Hello, my name's Heather, and I wanted to tell you of a recent experience of anxiety. I was away from home teaching a retreat, and I called home several times but wasn't able to get through. And this left me feeling a bit anxious. So, in my body, I felt quite edgy and agitated, and I noticed a cascade of worry thoughts happening in my mind where I was imagining all the things that could have gone wrong that had led me to not be able to get home. So when I recognized that I was feeling anxious, I paused and noticed what was happening. So noticed this feeling of edginess and noticed what the thoughts were. So then I checked in with my thoughts and reflected, well, is there anything I can do to make the situation less anxiety provoking? And I decided that I couldn't. I wasn't able to get through, and it was, kind of late in the evening. It was time to go to sleep. So I just checked in with myself and said, well, there's no point worrying because there's nothing I can do in relation to the outcome. And there's probably a very normal and straightforward reason as to why I can't get through on the phone. So there's no point in worrying. So that did help me to settle slightly, but I still noticed this kind of underlying edginess that prevented me from getting to sleep for a while. So in these kind of situations, and I didn't this time, but what you normally can do is use some physiological exercises to really soothe the body. So if we soothe the body, then that gives a message to the mind that actually everything's okay. So I could have done a progressive relaxation exercise where I combined movement with breathing slowly. So breathing in, clenching muscles, breathing out, relaxing muscles. That's a way to kind of tell the body actually everything's okay. And then the body tells that to the mind and it can help the mind to settle. Another option would be to do maybe some yoga style movements. So breathing in, taking the arms overhead, and breathing out, bringing the hands to the heart. So coordinating breathing with movement can also um, tell the body everything's okay, and then the body lets the mind know that everything's okay, and that can really help to settle the agitation of anxiety. In that situation, I forgot that, and it took me a bit longer than normal to get to sleep. I phoned home in the morning, and everything was perfectly okay. Everyone had just been a bit busy. So, mindfulness meditation can support us in identifying anxiety, and insight meditation can help us to nip it in the bud so that we don't elaborate the anxiety and imagine the worst catastrophe ever, so that the anxiety becomes like really, really big. Compassion meditation can help us to cultivate qualities of strength and courage and stability that can help us to respond skillfully to anxiety. And also, as I said, there are a variety of physiological techniques we can use to soothe our nervous system so that the body can then send the message to the mind that everything is okay. If anxiety is something that you struggle with, then we have a new course starting in the autumn called Managing Anxiety in Difficult Times, which I'll be leading. And in this course, we will be exploring all of these ways of recognizing and responding skillfully to anxiety. The course will take place over 5 Tuesday evenings on Zoom from the 9th of September to the 7th of October, and the sessions will be 2 hours between 7 and 9 p.m. So I hope you'll join me for this course so that we can explore how we can respond more skillfully to anxiety when it happens in our lives.